fast forward yeni komo e watch on social no so say how say a FunnTV GH political stories e training be making headlines and e jemre na EDB exumo eni di mnia hobrase mu ene yedi kan am be show say which must subscribe to the channel but what you so beti ma hiti on the notification bell share na for front so answer into the income na me sure onye okese say why this eri amame yembo nra yinsem quick na eye parliament won sensem me no kase ama introwa show aba eye MPP NDC ntemu ena me no kase eye Mugabe atransia wo ye hu impensive mu na ningina en se ye drone die se MPP etiase sene manasi Mugabe abeko parent kan se MPP for etiase se CCR eye minority ena NDC so eye majority we are Afenyo bi abaku bia se sanses ene ba ne se wo numbers na ukuta no seat ni so se so te dia obi nka nkyerɛ se eye sanity we enya kaka bensem we enya atwedebo we enya watimi makwakame eye ntiase enze se ene obi tuna table ho na ogi 2 months enze se Supreme Court ekeka bibi ansa eye obvious da hope fi se adeno eye sa na yese ye de ye no we ni sem ahodo pia omo agemra omo pensim mu hu be hina se onso yese hu ye ko ene die ba eye FunnTV GH me da se why ni sa ene amame at this point in time yes emre ye mo nra yinsim ne mo mhye no so mame se ene eye kan ya me share se but you subscribe to the channel hit on the notification bell share na for from so answer into the enkabi why ni sa inshallah onye okese amame ye mo nra yinsim abra Mugabe ene na bedwafo atrasia omo ye nsemu mpinsim
majority.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That when they enter the chamber, I think they must make an application or draw the speaker's attention that they are now in the majority of 136 to 134. Somebody must draw the speaker's attention, and that one will call for an arrangement that they then, because you must accept, you the other side, you must accept and move to the minority side. Once they also move to the majority side, is just reasoning. He has to understand. That's why I said there are minority governments or elsewhere in the world. So though you are in a minority, Addo is still president. So 4 years in a Parliament, it's not as static as the executive. Executive, 4 years no mandate no betra. But our majority, our Parliament, but BBC, you better midterm elections, a big against US against you. So the table will turn. This one is a warning signs on the wall say lose power. What you say? Yeah. You see, Abuabia Obre. When it looks like the MPP's regime is coming to an end.
Dear dancing, Addo speaker for that meeting. Mofa
yes,
Abra speaker every one in the team Addo.
He went to his legal counsel.
Yes.
He went with his legal counsel. Is that not it?
Yes. President
yes, the president at this time will need the majority to put some of his bills he has sent to Parliament. That is where he has put it. Some of his bills.
Abra president.
Yes. That's his legal counsel of friend in Crawford now. Yes. So that they go and exchange ideas.
So that
they go and exchange ideas and find an amicable solution to this one. Because I'm telling you, the Supreme Court cannot order Parliament to do anything. No, it cannot. If it's a matter of interpretation, fine. But you cannot stay execution on something which is the business of the House. That will amount to interference. We don't need to go to law school to understand this thing. Mugabe, we don't need to. It's common sense practice. We see
separation of powers.
Yeah, separation of powers. And that's why I said one group must not be subservient towards the other.
Supreme Court
Supreme Court no krano. Ye bold here. Chise wa by speaker. No watutu wanwa sana watu. Into ukwakoye adwuma no. Kai say in that good faith. He accepted you to go and also occupy the office to work in the interest of the state. In this argument, power baby. Now, if it's a matter of interpretation, and this one is a political matter, so why are they even coming to interfere? They don't have the power. It's Article 112C or something. Yesterday I was reading it. Mugabe, me the end Americano. Ghana for a job, and it's their time. They are going to go out of power.
And some are former Chief Justice who was it as the current judiciary, maybe be predictable.
Yes,
it's coming from
the national security
who was appointed by President Akufo-Addo.
Yes, no, Mugabe, let me give credit to the woman too. That time, no, a most senior judge, and in their conservative arrangement, now in for any mom. For Julius
Rollins
1993, JJ Rollins didn't buy. Yes,
fantastic.
Yes, she demonstrated capacity in the public. Nyoma or show of public service, said no, yeah, the Nico baby obey Juma and Professor Milson Sunini Juma. What you say? African Parliament, JM Nini Juma. Into any packet. Me, I didn't mean the American is OJLien.
Oh, time bo.
OJLien, and I me did no, but can you answer somewhere? I don't have any qualms about it. Just say, I won't say the law is an ass. Now, Supreme Court judge, novices in our assembly, all the judges there, they have never had any opportunity to sit on any case like this and any political case. So, they have to impress somebody. And I don't know why. You didn't serve the speaker. You didn't serve the attorney general. Then you go and do ex-party sitting. Who Supreme Court judge, Penny, Wafrasem, Nipa from Omoama, went to me and shared that 5 days, 10 days in Po. Say, because Omuni Nigeria, they are here in Ghana. And you can get to them. Assembly is a slippery area. And your minor semi cannot come up. So just waiting 10 days or 5 days just to get them to come to court themselves. You didn't do that. Yes. Oh, and then Yoma Bebre Dahwa. Omo ignore. Yoma Bebre issues of corruption and other things. Yoma Bebre. Even look at representation in SAL. They have forgotten about it. To come out with that haste and come and sit and then beat out the rules that you came out with and then try to launch yourself as if you are bigger than Parliament. Me, I laughed in my home. I don't want Speaker to come into a personal altercation with the Supreme, what's her name, Madam Gertrude Tokonu. Speaker should do his work. He should leave the person because you see, like you said, she's beginning to let what the people are saying about her, that she's an extension of the MPP's women's wing. I mean, the perception that people have, yes, is beginning to be true. Because, why?
Predictable.
Predictable. Who calls you? Who calls you? And, why? What is the speed? Who is Afenyo marking? I'm asking you, who is he? Just this 44-year-old boy. Look at the number of 44-year-olds in the country who are poor. Some of them are sick in bed. They have hernia. Some of them farmers. They are cocoa farmers. They don't have anything. Some of them, they are living with snakes in their cottages, farming cocoa. They don't have anything. If snakes bite them today, they will die. You got Nyankupo Ama how did you even get rich? It's through your political connections and contacts. I'll say it with direct because it is Rashid Bawa who brought you into politics. The late Rashid Bawa. So you should be careful not to trigger anything that will cause this nation. That's why I say you should show leadership. I don't know. Sometimes I look at some people and say, why is everybody? I don't understand
this life.
Yeah, this life. I mean, do you know people who lived before you? Beach now I see a dino crowd. You wouldn't Sir Charles. Sir Charles Beach winning, but so please, sometimes some people must be humble. Me catch it, I will say, look, I don't want to attack his person because of the MCE of Winneba now. Zuberi Kasim, holy. He is my close friend. You Upechi holy. I want need them. I want investing. You should be humble.
Cape Coast
University. You Upechi. Now you're a police student. Person go for crab who say you're a polytechnic student, so you came to hide in the university. Today, who do you want to show off to?
That's what I'm saying.
We're in the University of Cape Coast at the time. 1999, 2000. So no, when I see him and he's being arrogant, it pains me. Oh yes, my Chibebre. It pains me that he wants to put up. And last bizarre question, say, your wealth that you are flaunting around and the arrogance that you are carrying around, is it from your grandfather or your great grandfather? I'm asking you. Who got that board to road fund near the now you are ECG board here? You get opportunity. You have a company. You have more than 30 companies. People are, let's go and find out. You have more than 30 to 100 companies in this country doing business with government. I'm telling you, it is you who is benefiting directly from the state. It would me, I don't lose anything. Me, what do I have? I don't have anything in my room. I don't even have lights. Or you don't know. Mugabe, I don't have anything. But that is why I've said that. He has all the opportunity in the world. What do I need light for? Mugabe, I read in the morning. By night, I'm in my room. By 4 o'clock, I'm in my room. If it was not for this program, I would be asleep, far asleep. What's the time? Far asleep. You think I'm a fool? I will not expose myself. Look at how this country is being managed. I'm asking you, is that where people wanted to take us to? We just have 47 days to go to an election, and you know you are going to lose. Even if you have common sense.
Look yourself.
I'm saying that's if you have common sense. Look at it. It's an 8-year cycle. Ghanaians are fed up with you after 8 years. Nothing. Especially when your vice president is not shy, is not shameful. of the bad governance that they have given. It's not apologetic towards persecuting the other campaign. He's arrogant, carrying himself around that is a digitalized man. Did you lay the cable that caused the digitalization? Do you know about how the cable came about? This thing I've always been saying, Omani should speak on how we got the cable to come. One day should speak. They should put him in his position. I've told you that I need him for a public debate. The spirit, yes, Baumia. The spirit of Pakwese and Misata continuously speaks to me that why he avoided the 170 questions has come to play. That is, in 8 years, he has not been able to use the theoretical knowledge he knows in economics to manage the affairs of the state because he had no industrial input when he was coming. He was just talking blah, blah, blah sheep. Have you any woo? You think economics is the book 2 square marginal utility and total utility economics you are talking about? When the people decide to spend, everybody has his whims and caprices, everybody has his wishes. That's why you cannot manage it. So that thing he was talking about, that is what has played out. We must question him and put him to the 170 questions. That's Baumia guy. They should call, they are pushing on it, Nanado, Afenyo marking. So on the oil because they cannot phantom it. They came, yeah, they came with, they were in majority. They came with, they killed it. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that you came with 169 in your first term. By your second term, you're at 137. 47 days to go, you have hit 134. Now what the who say, I mean, people are saluting you out. It's your way out. It's simply you must accept the position. Yes, and act mature. That's why I told you, you still have opportunity in the 47 days as head of the executive. So show maturity. You can learn from other democracies. There are minority governments elsewhere you can copycat from and come and move the business of parliament in a day. And Atufosi and Kotu, like I said, this also must be, they must show leadership beyond partisanship so that this nation will not go to fisticuffs tomorrow.
Very well. But I say, Alexa Nelson, live on TVS was at also on Power 97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana is our politics here. The Ebrewo 37, Abrebese Street, the heart of Accra, and they tour in all the 16 regions across the country, north, south, east, and west. Northern regional capital, Tamale, Kesi 107.1 FM, Bole, Nkiligi FM, Boko, so 100.1 FM. You know, Pusiga, FI live, Wimpan, Sampa, Wende FM, Zeps FM, Zabila, Sansuna, Bro Region, Suno, Yenuanama War, a 90.9 FM, Kremo, in Soko, and Suma FM, one Cranquanta, of regional capital, Gosia, and Anonum 92.5, and I do know FM, so Sound Corey, Voter regional capital, who a global 105.1 FM, New Asset 9.7 FM, a year, Cratchy West, almost so fire and live, San, if you want to call a year key from Mapasa, almost so a cremo, and a boom FM, Jessica dollar mine, the chrome. If you watch near Colland and a GFM radio and Fire Life Radio, United States of America, Virginia, 68 FM, on your multi TV box radio S was 83.1, sounds on a Facebook Live, Power 979, TVS was at Ghana, and on YouTube, AS was the broadcasting. All like a page now, not war share. My make call Chris Duganso, 90 honors the submission. Chris, over to you.
I mean, here, Oma here in Ghana for. And NDC for Nina, any president, Mama, baby, I will be. You see, no paneling, we went a.
I'm the one in charge.
No, you want to terminate the electrical connection and powers of this station.
Fire, let's
go.
My
Jana compare Bomoa, Ushifi.
So we need we need fire service very forward.
Isi Mugabe, before I call the details of this reckless decision of the Supreme Court judges, I want to establish the fact. I want to lay the foundation why this decision is reckless. It is not well thought. It is absurd. It's unacceptable, and we need not tolerate it. And I will lay the foundation why the Ghanaian people should not tolerate this reckless, frivolous decision. I'm not a lawyer, by the way, and I don't pretend to be one. But however, law is common sense. And yes, I mate law asiwo. Point yɛde si subu ya man no constitution. The constitution is supreme than any other laws of the land. Now, which are your constitution now? Article 115 and Article 122. Mugabe na mpase ka wo kan ma me. Say be ya obi nka say ya krizu gambo ni trimu na wo kan. But time nti no, me ya no. Ma kan.
Very well.
Ma yi ato ho na wa ya boa ye ho. Ahwe ade kakra bi. You see, what say? No one shall interfere in the proceedings of Parliament.
To do that, you'll need to
No one. Sorry, Mugabe. There shall be free debate, free speech in Parliament. It is stated in our Constitution, and nobody can interfere. Nobody. Article 115 of 1992 Constitution is stated. What say? No one shall interfere with proceedings of Parliament, and Parliament shall have free debate and speech.
No one,
without any omissions or anyone or any obstruction. No court.
no one.
Mama no so wadi merchant e wa say ha e FunnTV GH. Share so am say political stories and training people is making headlines. You know any Jimre na yasem na di ehia e se fata se wo otie no. Na afi yasone so ni atu apete eye aboboa no na so odi bi ato kutu. Yenye ni sa. Na share so am say first time edi kan ya wo share me hasi ya. Na share so bit na subscribe to the channel amame. It's on notification bell, share now for so answer into me in Kemi. Quick one, answer NTNCB. A year MPP, NDC, a home insensem or parliament, and I'm an say. A year Mugabe Atraxia, Wajemre, na oi and seminal in Pinsim moon. Ningan say, Mra speaker, it's me a ye, and I declare, say MPP, CC Amaluzum seat, the Sentinel. Same scene in our home. By a minority, then this will become a majority. MPP for anti-assay, Omria Supreme Court, and so on, transcend so. Anche, Oman, Manasi, that's what I mean. Also, it means a stay of execution. Catcher Parliament on state execution based on idea of Libya. Now, Parliament and so, Anyan to more choice and power, and also, or autonomous. Or call it back to Parliament. Speaker and so HSS and Penny Power or no any penny more ampa or trace penny Ofia on Trinity Emma and cry any day and Nanka. Yes, I wouldn't carry for and so overcome we the sentinel or call it off Parliament. Now we say a year Manas Mugabe make a party on a pamphlet. HSS we any what team were coming and Yemen Penimentias. And yes, I can train you to we are suffering a sanity. Say, on our majority, let's be winning to all you see. Would you too? No idea, Fata. Now, business are cost Abra and for team work can be a ember. Now, what I say, we say, yeah, there's be PFA say MPP election entirely.
So, what they did. Sad nipa numwe amu taking sad decision the other day no. They are nation records or we member for
the judges.
Yes. Do you know what this statement? Do you know what this reckless statement can put this country into? It can plunge this country into chaos. After tomorrow, that we can determine the nature of our peace. The stability of the peace of this country will be determined tomorrow. If you don't know, I'm telling you. As we see an MPP lawyer.
It's too harsh.
No, it's not hard. TMA. Look. Yes, Mami Kasamchro. I agree. But Mami Kasamchro. Sure. Mami Kasamchro. President Rawlings once said that look, the judiciary can never sit over the society. Judiciary cannot sit over the society. We must do things right. And in a court. Look, a respect. And a war. court. Hwɛ na anu na misania yi bi wɔ yɛ platform so say Prophet Jeremiah, that is Jerry John Rawlings, the founder of NDC, wakasan we. He foresaw this thing coming. Was it the MPP shall influence the judiciary if they get any opportunity in government? It has happened today. Said by Rawlings. On a kind. Date na 2013, just last year, before we wakasan we 15 days in we. Rawlings said MPP will interfere. The judiciary today is another, MPP winger Murani. And for that matter,
former Chief Justice Saka.
Yes.
Is it the current?
The current judiciary. So the judiciary will interfere.
That's according to survival.
MPP will influence judiciary. Rawlings said this in 15 days, 2 weeks, no way. And in a listen, asanwe minimsa obia would asanwe by muntie nantie ni. No MPP lawyer. Any day me salutu mu for that. No MPP lawyer has come out to state emphatically say Adia speaker here is unconstitutional. So if the constitution is supreme to the laws of Ghana, na speaker a pass ruling, na ruling no a constitutional. Why are you annulling it? What is your interest? Do you know that Parliament is a master of its own? Anything was separation of powers. 2. Do you know, sir, these Supreme Court judges, they didn't have jurisdiction over the case. Some people almost say the speaker is not the right person to declare the seat vacant. Do you have the jurisdiction? You yourself. It is only high court which has jurisdiction to that question. Say, say, you better declare the vacant. Even Enumpo, we still have a case. But in the sense that even
but the Supreme Court is higher than the High Court.
I am coming. Look, it is about jurisdiction. Yes, they are higher than High Court, and their work is to interpret the law. The framework of the Constitution were not stupid. They knew say the upper court of the land is Supreme Court, and so they said the High Court. And even if the High Court would declare it, it has to pass through the clerk of Parliament. It's still Speaker. To come and tell us what law is. We read, we understand. What they did yesterday, Friday, was a clear violation of the Constitution of Ghana. Now, who violated the Constitution of Ghana, you know the consequences. So, if we want to put the constituency on their neck, would they survive? This is contentious. When he said the Constitution has given 2 institutions with powers of contempt, the Judiciary and Parliament.
Indeed. It's contempt of Parliament. It is.
So, MPs, Ebu Mraso, support my ruling. Na MP no two first now say a contempt. Court to me twino. Eba court was say ya chino contempt the dua. ABC na say lawyer Dr. Ayini. Watch out of contempt. The same thing if a judge follows, so if the judiciary also make a comment that is contentious against Parliament, the Parliament can also subpoena them. And I was saying Speaker Bagun Krampunu, Yan Chumu, those judges, I was saying Chumu with contempt. The framework of constitution in himself, you do to me Shabaku for sa. That could have been I know a sound whom I had saying in Uncle. That is the reason why I must say to me, Yachiche. Do you know the dangerous aspect of what they did yesterday? Say I'm sure Omwenim and Kana Crunch Remo, a beer maker will see who tune who station no. And they say
Supreme Court today.
Miba, And he said, don't worry. Oh, Mugabe.
Go. Then.
Yet to crom ho. Say, or when man can across journal Supreme Court. President Mama will win these elections clear. And a member of the chronism. Somebody who belongs to this chronism can go to Supreme Court to annul that presidency, that results. That is why and that day, that will be the day this constitution will be truncated.
That will be mischievous indeed.
Because what they did yesterday is a way, if you are a believer of democracy, we are a believer of democracy who believe in the 1992 constitution, should know that we are member for it. Friday, no, it's a way, that is the route to truncate the 1992 constitution. Because me krizuga miti so kobrani ba kwa Supreme Court akase mama win na win ya no. Enya papa yensa akoto aba tene omuye 2020 na. And they look, we will bath blood.
Is it 2020 akoto aba? Me
say obi a obey na you say Supreme Court will determine who to be the president of Ghana. We will bath blood.
In 2024.
We will bath blood in this country. If anybody try anything nasty, we will bath blood. Masha, nipa bro. Now you see, say what do more Munsisa or Munjai?
Teaching again of his basic.
A one amiba.
Your expectation.
Yati, you were intelligent, you got say meetings, say. Echina. Yeah, the security back up. Look, and the medical can say Article 115. Article 115, Article 122 has stated no interference. Let nobody interfere in the work of Parliament. Let them do their functions. Namum, Ochina, NDC for Mutieme, NDC Nichino will be a more radio bam. National platform so.
Parliament.
Say who any interference will be it security of or whatever. We will all march there as members of NDC to make sure we support and protect our MPs. And more security for we are security a leader or commander or whatever.
Boko bad boys.
Now you catch us say China go to Parliament. Look, we in NDC will march there and you will face our wrath. That is why we've been tomorrow. Because we have to be there to protect our MPs. And China, alert. Nobody will allow our MPs to be intimidated. Nobody will go and intimidate them. Our MPs must be protected. They need maximum protection from our party. And Sir IG and all security agencies Samutiemia. Me say IG all security agencies Samutiemia. Any attempt to intimidate NDC MPs tomorrow in Parliament, we will be there to face you in an equal measure, and we are ready to bear the consequences with you people. Tomorrow, we will be ready to bear the consequences with them. Let's allow Parliament to function.
A wrong move.
Nobody should make. I'm saying that anybody, any institution who think you can interfere in the functions of Parliament tomorrow, you will bear consequences with us. Baby, Parliament
Bill Gates nano.
Me say,
protect his MP.
Obi in car say,
Pudonche.
Asia hunters ebekwa.
As like I said, come on, Muzo about Zo garlic bitter said the boy a pibinum was said a bear a beboama blood circulation with me a day a year nipeduanimo a year who can ye papa pama mojana fa baby a come dear money peduana and also branny pharmacy show be a bibulono ubenya amuzo garlic bitters for 0247776743 offer a bejo so power specialist about hospital say hepatitis A B C D E fatty liver problem sciatica prostate problem and memano also compo fibroid everybody me nua ma no wo de wani e kire ye maami na so ye power specialist e ba hospital obenya wa yare se kuma se fi ya se lek bosomche Kwantempo no so ne Jasbo filling station and e de hwe ni mu kran so kwa benya pokwa se CP Kwantempo no so takrade wa naje estate ye be anaje me primary school no fe maami wo 0244 544422 ofra obeje wo so kama na bibia konkan e de ama Safari Valley Eco Resort Samen Country se ba wildlife experience ya womo eye number 1 jata seba wodu won hotel no so no wo mu room so ne kama papa wo wari awie ope ba bi edi honeymoon ana se wedding bi wawie no pepe honeymoon no wura mu no na ja se wodu ani ache wo se birthday celebrations ana se eni eye program bia ya wo pese wo kono obetimi de wani ache Safari Valley Eco Resort no mo tumi ahatutu ne mayie e de aboa wo mu wo eye dew in the Eastern Regional Constituency. For more 0596914394 0596914394 fra or more Ebejo Medimosis Clinic and Eba Center Champion Medimosis Bodia no masalutu we champion ba ko bewate woni mi mame na me chamo wie Medimosis Sabra with the Medi a year garlic capsules, the only garlic capsules in the whole Ghana, a Medi garlic capsules, Medimosis garlic capsules. When you be now on ma, a bois, my blood circulation, to me a jume ye papa, a bois, a boost to immune system, no, Emma and Emma con kama so at the amount PB, none bobo mammy. Medimosis garlic capsules repeat na bobo mame wate bobo mame ni mwe ni peduanum ye no be a process na how sexual weakness and male and female infertility, hypertension, diabetes, sciatica, typhoid fever, malaria, stroke and ekeka ho nyina no me kanfo eye Medimosis na so ye e de amount wo de wani ekire wa dental problems ni nyina fo ni ekire ho a dental barrier on police station no and e de ehwani mu wo eye Accra ministries so no ASL building inside the Ghana Highways Authority yard wo be Jacob Johnny School for the Deaf in the Union of Kumasi, Ahenema Kokobe, we who ho, 0244068447, 0244068447, Ofra Medimosis, Obejo, so Hebron Hills International School, say Excel, and Shine Media of the Salom Road, once we meet Badminton Jinti Tiapa. Madachi na bra bono etimi esiniye for ni eche media o mobile media press GH no say ye Montessori ntete na apa ma ba no lower na upper primary so no mo ewo akwanya ewo ho edema o ba no extra mineral water nso ni ni pebi no wo ye party bi anasa aware eyeye ni nyina no onya be na se wo no ma ebetumi abo ye papa na wo so watumi enya ahoden wo ba eye 37 na Bebre Street ewo SYZ broadcast na dudu bia won sabeka mekom show bia nso no very well, yes, few minutes now, you know, wrap it up. Alisa,
the biases, Mugabe, of the Supreme Court are very clear. They are very, very clear. Mr. We must clean the Supreme Court when John Mahama takes power. I'm telling you, Nyoma bebre wo ha ebe to me their sweeping courts. Me kra me wa kra me kita adwin bebre ebe to me their sweeping courts. If possible, we must find a way to get the most learned person to sit on the judge, somebody who will not be biased, somebody who will take national interest, not a partisan position.
What have they done wrong?
Oh, please. You see, even somebody who just left the place 2 steps away. Yes, Otifie no BBC ono abre wo beko he. Mi bisa wo. Ono abre wo beko. Nti Mugabe, send America no, sisi anso makochi nyoma bi e wo fon side bi. Ohun. Akukwaso small scale miners na kojo ponkru makochi o no. Our mama could remand 3 months. No, ya pay lawyers a mom, Reverend Afenyo say poku candidates nene or your community engagement or chimo tres will or your house to house. Ko shen your more dia ko church so mine. I ne do away or dia ko cho munti say I catch them. Kojo Ponkruma allegedly is engaged in galamsey in Kesi and he has no power to arrest the people who are doing small scale mining in Akukwaso. Ya pay lawyers a mom, so we'll pursue the case to its logical end. Timitia Reverend Asepoku Obebi or Mugabe. 115 for the Akroma CCR 115 article 115 the constitution no the man I mean read it. There shall be freedom of what speech, debate and proceedings in parliament. That freedom shall not be impeached, questioned by any authority. That 115 yes any court or person that so
judges remove the way.
Oh, I don't know. They want to bluff. That's why I said they should call off their bluff. They are novices. As an apprentice, yes, as an apprentice, you learn. Baby, you have not been there before. This is your first time. This is the first time you're sitting on the political case. So you are not a master of the problem that has come there. So you must learn. And I might say, I'm sorry, I'm saying Michael Kwe afum and I speak afum. I'm no more afum.
Was he heard?
Yeah, they rather have heard. We will not allow trouble to come.
One is not coming.
Mugabe, they think you want to refer them to trouble. No, if you are given opportunity to sit on the Supreme Court, you must bring sanity to national life and not to destroy. If you cause people to come out of their homes tomorrow, you'll be sorry for your actions. I'm telling you, let's keep this peace, let's keep our democracy intact. As I sit here and I make a tell let's keep the democracy intact.
Please, advise Mr. Dogan that Article 115 provides only against the interference of parliamentary debate. What this means is that no court can be used to prosecute any MP for anything he said on the floor of Parliament. The issue here is not one in which any MP is being prosecuted for what he might have said on the floor of Parliament. What is at stake is that MPP is forcing the issues to be made one of the interpretation, whereas the issue is one of the Speaker applying Article 97.
Okay, this so it's a matter of the business of the House.
This is coming from a lawyer, which is also former ambassador, ambassador to India, Ambassador Sampi.
What of 122? Go to 122.
Yes, 122 is clear.
122, His Excellency, is clear. 122 has stated that no court, when Parliament speak, book close.
122. Even I quoted on TV3 on Saturday.
You check 122. When Parliament speak, book close.
It's true.
But you see, that's why I'm not a lawyer.
No, Chris, listen.
Anyway,
it is common sense practice that led to establishment of law schools and other things. Oh, yeah, the fear answer. And you could see our law school near the lawyers. Mugabe, me person me sell now me can't send back. Me ko kumasino. What I realize is that John.
We and some other team a course or channel so no was so again or see. That's an so bad any Edomania. Ever send him yet me any chasing so. Channel Swam said, ha, a FUNN TV. Never sure so I am some.